to run the baseline.
What's up guys, this is Wise Gaming HD and welcome to episode 2 of my West Brom career mode. In the first episode we did play the pre-season matches. I did sim 2 of the 3, I only played the last one, just a bit of preparation before we kick off the season. And the result of that game I did play was 4-4, so quite a lot of goals in that. If you did miss the first episode, please check it out. It'll be somewhere on my channel. So we do head into the first game of the Premier League, guys, and it's a tough fixture, really, home against Liverpool. I wasn't really expecting to pick up the 3 points, but I was hoping to get something out of the game. So it was, like I said, our first fixture of the Premier League season, and Adrian's league debut. So a really tough game. I wasn't really sure what to expect, if I'm being honest. But, you know, I thought that I'd be happy with a point, but to get something out of the game would be nice. But I wasn't expecting a win, that's for certain. So we got off to a quite nice start. Nice passing in midfield, and then Adrian just waited for an option, and then Chris Brunt with a half chance straight into Pepe Reina's hands. And then Lucas Leiva just walks through my defence, really poor from my point of view. So that made it 1-0. So we head into the half-time break, guys, at 1-0 down. So quite disappointed with the start. So we begin the second half, but nothing really happened. So we reach the 72nd minute, and at last I do have a breakthrough. Came through Adrian. So that was his first league goal on his league debut. So if he's doing that at 17 or 8, you know, be interesting to see what he's like at 22. So just to, you know, finish off the game, Raheem Sterling scores, so I go 2-1 down. Sorry, so I lose the game. So that was that 2-1. I apologise for not showing the Gabriel Tamash sending off, but that did happen. I believe it was Gabriel Tamash, but we can confirm that in a moment. So standout players on my side were Romelu Lukaku and Adrian. I'm not sure who actually did pick up the man of the match, but I believe it was probably Reina or Lucas Leiva. This is just saying how well Adrian played in his West Brom league debut. So he did have quite a good game, really. Yeah, I did want to play him in more of an attacking role, just to have a bit more of an influence in the game in terms of going forward. So I believe I do change the formation in the next game. So I'll be showing you that in a minute. But I did receive an offer from Toulouse for Shane Long. I was quite surprised. But they did offer 3.5 million. He's only valued at 2.8. So I just set a counter offer, not expecting them to go ahead with the deal at 4.5, and they do actually go ahead with the deal. So look, as you can see, they have decided to match it and go ahead with the deal. So I was expecting that to go through, so I was preparing to buy a replacement, but then transfer talks broke down. So I had to change my plan. But in a way, it's a good thing, because Shane Long, you know, he's an important player. It'd be difficult to make a signing with not long left of the transfer window. So as I was saying, we do actually, just before this Spurs game, another tough game for me, I do change the formation in order to play Adrian at that more advanced position. Somewhere, like I was saying, can have more of an influence on the game. So again, I wasn't expecting to pick up the 3 points. I wasn't too confident just on the back end of that 2-1 defeat to Liverpool. So, wasn't too confident. We got off to a fairly nice start with Jerome Thomas testing Brad Friedel in the early stage of the game. So nice save that. And then Took the corner, but it came to nothing. Aaron Lennon, I believe, clearing that. I don't know how. The smallest guy on the pitch getting to the ball first. And Romelu Lukaku with this fantastic strike forces a good save out of Brad Friedel. And then with all the power and strength he has, forces another good save out of Brad Friedel. So there's been a few chances in the beginning of the game. So I should be at least 1-0 up. And then a Fosradar moment there, really. Zoltan Giroud, he receives a yellow card. I'm not sure what for, whether it was an earlier challenge, I don't know. Lukaku lets it run for Jerome Thomas, and we do get the breakthrough. So we take the lead. I wasn't too sure whether I was going to hang on to this, considering the outcome of the first game against Liverpool. And then remember Lukaku, look at that for a strike. Right in the top corner. Brad Friedel stood absolutely no chance. 2-0. So we do actually go into the half-time break at 2-0. That's right on the half-time mark. On the 45th minute mark. So 2-0 at half-time. I was really pleased. So I was hoping I was going to continue playing like that. And then Zoltan Giroud, don't know why I dived in there, receives his marching orders. So he received a red card, and I'd make a couple of changes, replacing Shane Long with Marcos, I think it's Rosenberg. Yes, it was Rosenberg. So I replaced Long with Rosenberg. And then I believe I brought on Chris Brunt for Jerome Thomas, who had a really good game. He's low on energy levels, so I did have to replace him. And then Jake Livermore was a decent save out of Ben Foster, and then Scott Park with a tame effort straight into his arms. And then Rosenberg, just after coming on, a good save from Brad Friedel has to be said. And that was the full-time whistle. We did manage to hang on to that 2-goal lead, and Zoltan Giroud, another sending off. That's 2 on the trot now. I need to stop diving in. Gareth McCauley picking up man of the match, and decent ratings with Lukaku, and Yusuf Malumbo, I believe, as well, got a decent rating, had a good game. Just protect the back line. So, transfer deadline day, nothing really happened, if I'm being honest with you. I believe I was sitting in 10th position. So, nothing really happened. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This has been Wise Gaming HD. Peace.